Hello Leo, welcome to my channel. Victoria here at Radiant Moon Tarot. We're doing your full moon and Capricorn reading. This is a super full moon occurring on the 13th of July 2022, also known as the buck moon, because it's the time of year when all of the bucks are changing. They're growing their antlers and maturing. It's also known as the thunder moon, can bring about some changes into your world here as well. This moon, you may be finding yourself a little bit emotional. If you've had anything lingering beneath the surface, any kind of underlying issues or anything like that that you've just kind of been sweeping under the rug or hoping that would go away, they may really come to the surface at this time. This moon carries an extra bit of intensity because of its close proximity to Pluto. Pluto does bring about some eruptive kind of energy, so you might be having a little bit of a surprise, whether you want one or not. Full moons, of course, are a great time to wrap things up, to complete a cycle. If you're practicing manifestations, of course, we want to kiss our manifestations goodbye, send them to the universe with love, with light, with gratitude, and just trust that things will materialize into our 3D. The full moons are also a great time to forgive, release, to heal, to let go. Okay, but we can also make changes at the full moon, right? This carries this extra intensity. This is hitting your 6th house. Your 6th house has to do with all of your daily life. So you might be looking at your routines. You might be looking if you're all kind of free and all over the place, okay, or you're a little bit unorganized. You might be looking to organize or structure your life in a little bit of a better way. Maybe you're a little bit too structured and you're looking to break free, get out of a rut, so to speak, okay? But this could also be where you're looking at making any kind of changes. If you are seeing things for as they are, including your flaws, we all have things we perceive as being flaws, okay, then maybe you're going to do something about it, okay? Maybe some lifestyle changes, maybe you're going to get enough exercise, sleep a little bit more, okay? It's really time for you to take care of yourself. All right, but we do have faith coming out here for you. So for one, this is a time where you may be able to start new things in your life, okay? Have faith and trust in yourself that you can accomplish something that you set out to accomplish. This can also refer to manifestations as well. Okay, with the full moon energy, to release and let go, send our intentions into the universe, kiss them goodbye, if you will, and just have faith and trust that things will blossom exactly when they're meant to. But this really is about looking at the areas of your life that you believe in, okay, including yourself. Do you believe in yourself? Do you have faith in yourself to do what you want to do? Do you trust yourself? Okay, maybe you might be looking to make a little bit of changes in that regard. We do need to trust ourselves, okay, and we do need to really keep that faith and that hope alive. And when we have the faith card, this is also Spirit really saying that this is a time of blossoming abundance, creation, and personal growth for you. And that if you've been going through any kind of rough patches, then things will get better, okay? Things will improve for you, right? We're not on we do go through the ebb and flow of life. Sometimes we're up, sometimes we're down. And so this is Spirit reminding you that you are on an upturn right now, okay? And things are improving. So keep that faith. All right, we don't want to go down into a negative rabbit hole. But we also have will coming in here. Now, this speaks to your confidence, your will, your drive, your determination, your ambition to get things done. Where there is a will, there is a way. Okay, so exercise your willpower. Okay, be ambitious. There's something that you want to change in your life. You have the ability to maintain the path that you're on and to make some change and to stick with something. Okay, this is your own forces at work here at play. Okay, and we do need a certain amount of willpower, okay, especially if you are looking to make any kind of changes in your world. So very important energy for you to be in. And this can also speak to your free will. We all have free will. It is our biggest gift. So if someone is trying to undermine you, or if someone's trying to force you to do something, exercise your free will. You do not have to go with somebody. You do not have to do what everyone else says. You do not have to You know, stay where you are if you don't like where you are. Okay. You have that willpower, you have that free will, all right, to make some sort of change. Are you necessarily going to pull the plug and make some big change overnight? Maybe not. Okay. But you know, that free will there is very, very, very important energy for us. And sometimes we forget, sometimes we need to be reminded. Okay. But if you say no to someone or something, you mean no. No is a complete sentence, and it's sometimes one of the hardest things for us to say. So there may be something there that requires you to change the way you're doing something. We've got the World card, so we got a completion there. We've got the Three of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and we've also got the Five of Swords coming there for you guys. All right, so, you know, when we have this energy, the World card is, you know, about completion of a cycle. Okay, so there may be something here that you need to get closure on. Okay, or maybe you're just finished with a certain aspect of your life, your world. Okay, you're enjoying your moment. Okay, you're you know, you've had a lot of successes under your belt, but you're ready to move forward. You're ready to take the next steps. The World card is where we do find that completion. Okay, and you know, so if you need to have a conversation, okay, the World card for sure is letting your intentions go. Okay, kissing them goodbye with gratitude. Always be grateful for everything that has already blossomed in your life, the good, the bad, the ugly, but also be grateful for all of your intentions that are still manifesting in your 3D world, because energetically they're all still there. But the World card is, you know, really that closure, that completion. So it's where we get that, wrap things up. Okay, so are you looking to start something new? Are you looking to move forward? Are you looking to let things go? Okay, I think here that whatever you've got going on, I think you've got a pretty good outlook on where you're headed. Okay, so, you know, a new cycle is about to start for you, and I think you've got a very positive outlook, and you do have some very positive energy that's coming in. Yes, we've got the Five of Swords. We will address that one in a minute. Okay, but I think otherwise here, I think you are just ready to move forward, onwards and upwards. Maybe there's new things that you want to try. Okay, but there's all sorts of wonderful things that are blossoming in your world. Okay, so I'm feeling here that the World card here, I think you're really going to be making a conscious effort to do things a little bit better or a little bit differently. You may have found some answers already and you're like, aha, I know what I need to do. Okay, but you know, if there is anything that you need to let go of so that you can move forward, okay, I think here is now when you're going to be getting it done, and I think you're going to be doing so in a very positive way. Okay, maybe you're finding some more time for yourself. Okay, you might be just totally done with a certain way of doing things, and this frees you up. It frees up your energy, the Three of Cups that's coming in here, okay? Perhaps you're learning to be a little bit more social. Maybe you're going to be finding a little bit more balance in your life, right? Remember, this moon really does land in your astrological house of your daily life. Okay, so you may actually be looking at making some sort of small changes or tweaks, right? Maybe you've been working really hard and you've gotten a lot done, you've gotten a lot accomplished, but now it's time here to have a little bit of fun, to celebrate. Okay, perhaps you are looking to put an end to something in your world, but this gives you a great sense of relief. You know, maybe you're finishing a job, okay? Or maybe you're changing your lifestyle, but only for the better, right? You're focusing on the positive with this Three of Cups. You may even have some help and assistance from your social circles, from some friends. I don't know why that's a tongue twister, but apparently it is. Okay, because the Three of Cups really is our social card. It's where we have fun. Okay, but it's, you know, where we get together with our friends. Okay, it's a little bit of collaborative energy, but in a very fun, very jovial, very positive kind of way. So, you know, maybe you are just celebrating your success and you're just getting yourself out there. You might actually be finding a healthier balance in your world there as well. Or you are just really having this super positive outlook, okay, going forward. We do have the Knight of Cups coming in here as well. So embrace the things that make you happy. Embrace the things that you love. The Knight of Cups can certainly have you following a dream, following a goal, following your heart. This can certainly be where you are blossoming. Okay, you're taking action, you're taking the next steps. All right, what do you want to create? What do you want to evolve? What do you want to improve in your world? The Knight of Cups has you moving forward and taking some very positive action to follow your heart. Okay, also listening to your intuition as well. The Cups all about your emotions. Okay, but maybe you're following your intuition on something there as well. But the Knight of Cups is, in the upright there is where we really are embracing opportunities that are in front of us in the most positive way possible. So whether you're looking to make some change, whether you're just taking the high road, okay, maybe you're starting some new things, maybe you're just feeling like you're on top of the world, because the Knight of Cups there, the Knights, they really are the doers, right? So if you've been feeling a little bit stuck, I think you're going to expand your horizons here, okay? I think you're going to open new doors, new portals for yourself, all right? And I think that you're really getting getting everything on track to kind of where you're wanting it to be. And even if you aren't exactly where you want yourself to be, I think you're really going to be making a conscious effort to focus on the positive, to focus on the good things, to make better choices. All right, because we do have the Five of Swords that's coming here also. So of course, if you are familiar with your tarot cards, the Five of Swords brings in a little bit of a tricky energy, does bring in some sort of conflict. Okay, but it can also be a victory energy here as well. So one of the messages with this particular full moon is to tread lightly in the next week, okay? And this could be why the Five of Swords that's here can represent some conflict, okay? Some verbal sparring, some debates that get out of hand, conversations that go one step too far, okay? Things like that, right? The Five of Swords, it's like, imagine yourself having, we'll call it a healthy debate with somebody, okay? And you're doing some verbal sparring back and forth, and you come to the conclusion that, we're just going to agree to disagree. And then, bam, someone throws in the last word, and the last word hurts. It cuts like a knife. Okay, so some cautious communication may be required for you here, because the Five of Swords can be that I won energy, but there is something that doesn't work out so great. Okay, it's where we can actually hurt people with our words. Okay, so just something to be a little bit aware of there. Okay, so you may actually be resolving some communication issues here with people as well. And the Knight of Cups can certainly represent an apology, getting things back on track. Okay, there we can also suggest here that there may be some self-doubt or confusion here with the Five of Swords as well. And I think that Knight of Cups energy, perhaps that answer is that, your ability to move forward may be based on your emotions and following your heart, okay, and doing what you feel rather than focusing on what you think. Right? Sometimes we need to lead with our head. Sometimes we need to lead with our heart. But I think here that you may need to get a little bit of clarity about something. So you may actually need to have a conversation in order to resolve an issue. Okay. And again, it might be like a very emotional conversation there as well with that Knight of Cups. All right. But let's pull a few more cards and see what else, see what other messages that we've got coming out here for you guys. Okay, we're going to take that one. Perfect. We've got the Ten of Wands there for you. So the Ten of Wands flipping itself over out of the deck. Yeah, see? Ten of Wands is where things are heavy. It's a struggle. It's a burden for you. Okay, so if you've been feeling down in the dumps, you've been feeling as though the world is working against you, okay, or that everything is just so difficult. The Ten of Wands is, back-breaking effort, right? But it is an end. It is a completion, okay? So the Ten of Wands, you might have just been really, really, really working hard lately, okay? You may have been in a cycle that has just been fraught with difficulties and responsibilities and stresses in your life, okay? And that World card, you might actually be having a really big sense of relief right about now. Perhaps when we get that Ten of Wands, sometimes you're just done with a situation, you're about to level up and you're about to move forward. Okay, you may also be thinking of leaving a situation, right? Putting a close to something here. There may be a situation here where you have to put up some boundaries. And this is a difficult conversation with that Five of Swords, okay? Because quite often if someone's taking advantage of you, okay, taking advantage of your good nature and your ability to get stuff done, okay, you can't sustain that energy for too long. And sometimes when we do put up boundaries, it's a win for us, Five of Swords, okay, but a loss for someone else. And sometimes people get a little bit butthurt when we put up boundaries, right? But the only people that resist when you're putting up boundaries are the very ones that are benefiting from your good nature and are taking advantage of you anyway. Okay, so you might have to have a very important conversation that is good for you, not so good for someone else. Okay, that Five of Swords energy. It's a hard one to have, but perhaps you're expressing your feelings with that Knight of Cups in a very positive way. But again, someone may not necessarily like it, but you can't go any further, okay, with that Ten of Wands energy. So things are getting better for you, whether it's just a cycle that's getting better for you or whether it's by your own actions. All right, either way, it's a win-win situation for you. We've got the Nine of Swords coming here as well, okay? So, the Nine of Swords is quite often representative of an energy there where we're really worried about something, okay? We're anxious, all right? But these swords here, they're not piercing this person. They're not down on this person, right? They're not attacking this person in any way. They're sideways. They're fairly harmless. And so quite often that Nine of Swords energy there is that we're overthinking, overanalyzing, we're worrying, we're anxious, okay? We're doubting ourselves. We're filled with fear, premonitions perhaps, okay? But things aren't as bad as they actually seem, as though we build them up to be. Okay, we do have a wonderful ability as humans to overthink and overanalyze things, right? And we, come up with all sorts of scenarios that, oh my God, this is going to go this way. This is going to go this way. This is not going to work out good for me. But as you can see here, when we put our worries and fears aside and we take back our mojo, okay, then things get really a lot better for us, right? Are we going to focus on the positive or focus on the negative? When we focus on the positive, even challenges that we're faced with are a little bit easier to deal with, okay? So try not to overanalyze something there, because quite often in the middle of the night when we're tossing and turning, okay, and let me tell you, perfect real world example right now. I quit my day job. Okay, this is not my day job. I wish it was actually, and I'm certainly making some steps to make it that way, but it'll be a while, and that's fine. I'm good with that. But in the meantime, I was in a very oppressive Ten of Wands kind of environment. I could not go any further, and I'm not in a position to change my situation in that workplace either. So I have a number of things on the go on the side that, I'm trying to wrap up and trying to get some traction on, which is great. Okay, but in the meantime, I took a shot. I took a gamble. I quit my job. I am now jobless. I'm my day two of being jobless. But you know what? And sometimes in the evenings, I know I'm going to be okay. I know I've got some great things on the horizon. I'm not so worried. Okay. But sometimes at night when I'm sitting there on the couch, okay, and I'm just getting ready for bed, I'm winding down. Okay. Sometimes this is where my brain goes, and all of a sudden my blood runs cold, and I'm like, oh my God, what have you done? You've just taken away your security blanket. And then I get over it. So sometimes that happens. Sometimes those doubts creep into our awareness, even though we really know that things are going to be okay. All right. We also have the Star coming out, bringing blessings your way. And we've got the Queen of Wands bringing you some wonderful energy. The Star brings about balance and healing, brings blessings into your world, into your situation. It restores the hope, faith, and belief that you have in yourself and your environment. Okay, the Star is very closely associated with manifestations. Okay, your ability to harness all of the blessings that the universe has to offer and bring them into your material world, your connection between the earth and the sky. So I think here that when you keep the faith and you keep a positive outlook, then you can do anything. You can maintain some balance. You can restore some positivity into your world. The Star brings about a sense of calm, peace, and tranquility into your world, a serendipitous kind of energy where everything is all going to be okay. The Star showers you with blessings, the ability to try new and innovative things, and just trust that things are going to work out in your favor. It's where we have this belief system. This is also where your intuition comes into play as well with this energy. Okay, a little bit of freedom, maybe even. Blessings are showered upon you when we do get that star card, though. Very closely associated with success and also with manifestations as well. Miracles happen when the star card comes into play here. Okay, sometimes requires a little bit more patience, though. So in those times of doubt or worry or stress and strife, okay, maintain that belief system, okay? Be ready to take action when you need to, all right? But things will be just perfectly okay. Believe, 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 okay? Trust in yourself and in the universe around you. Trust your intuition, and you will always be shown the right direction, the right way. Ultimately, you are strong and you are capable of accomplishing anything with the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands energy is where we really do have the confidence that we need to overcome any challenges, to stand our ground. Okay, I mean, let's look at this, right? You got the 10 of Wands energy right here. Let's say you do need to put up some boundaries. This freaks you out to know tomorrow with that 9 of Swords, right? Like, oh my God, this is not going to go well for me. I don't want to have this conversation. Okay, you end up, you take things in a very positive approach, okay, and you're good. The Queen of Wands. It's like you're back in the driver's seat again. Okay, your confidence is restored, your ability to get things done. You're just feeling a little bit better about yourself, feeling as though you've maintained some sort of independence. Even the Queen of Wands is a very independent kind of energy. All right. And, sometimes we need to go through a couple little difficulties to get ourselves back on track. Whatever your situation happens to be, things are certainly looking up for you. Things are certainly improving for you. Okay. And I think here you're going to really believe in yourself. Whether it's just minor little things or whether it's something big here for you. I think we've got a couple of both things going on for yourself here. All right. But embrace that Queen of Wands energy. Live life to its fullest. Put up those boundaries. Be confident in yourself. Okay. And in your accomplishments. All right. Be confident here that you can overcome any challenges, that you can make change if you need to make change, that you can put up boundaries if you need to do that. Okay. And just trust that all of this wonderful things are flowing from you and to you. Okay. And that ultimately you have the strength, you have the courage, you have the confidence to get things back on track, to get things done. Remember, we have that will. Where there is a will, there is a way. And boom, right there, the Star and the Queen of Wands. Beautiful, beautiful combination coming in there for you. So whatever you've got going on, believe in yourself. Take action when you need to take action. Be open and receptive when you need to, okay? And be in receiving mode, right? Remember, be in receiving mode, because there might be some really wonderful doors opening up for you here. But I think here, whatever you've got going on in your world, I think you're going to be sorting through a couple of issues. I think you're going to be getting yourself on track. And I think you're opening some wonderful doors for yourself. All right. So let's grab a few last energies for you here. This is Moon Magic cards. So these are moon affirmations for you. And let's see what we've got. So we've got beautiful Leo the Lion coming up there. We like him. I am courageous and powerful. Yes, you are. Speak it, live it, love it. Let me see if I can get that too. There we go. Focus in. I am courageous and powerful. There is your next card. Failure is only learning. I move with confidence and resilience. Yep, you bet. And last but not least, there's your final message. I explore my wildness and dance in pleasure. You betcha. Live your best life here, people, whatever that means to you. I'll leave that there. I hope there was something here that resonated for you on some level. If so, please don't forget to whack that like button there. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Let's get the YouTube algorithm gods working in my favor. And just before I depart you, I just noticed here the Faith card is card number 31. Number 31. And your Will card is number 13. So 1s and 3s, creation, abundance, attracting things, trying new things, and making improvements and taking action. There you go. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, you guys. I really appreciate it, and I really hope to see you again shortly.